Alright, here we go. Week 2, list 2. We have 5 prefixes for you this week. Penta, sex, and hexa both mean 6, and septi and hepta both mean 7. Let's get going with penta, the Greek prefix for 5. Pentagon. In geometry, it's a figure having 5 angles and 5 sides. And the Pentagon is the Pentagonal building in Arlington, Virginia. Next, we have pentameter. Looks like pentameter, but it's not. Pentameter is a line of verse or poetry that containing 5 metrical feet or measures, 5 beats. Let's take a look at one of the most famous elegies in English. Thomas Gray, and it is entitled Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard. Here's just a small snippet of it. The curfew tolls the knell of parting day, the lowing herd winds slowly o'er the lay. The plowman homeward plods his weary way, and leaves the world to darkness and to me. Each line, as you'll note, has 10 syllables, but 5 of them are stressed. As you'll see down here, the stressed syllables are in capital letters. The curfew tolls the knell of parting day, the lowing herd winds slowly o'er the lay. We'll get much more in depth when we get to our poetry unit. Moving on, we have sex, which is the Latin prefix for 6. Our first word is seis, which is Spanish for 6. Then we have sextet, which is a group of 6, usually musicians. Let's take a look here. This is Benny Goodman and his sextet playing Shivers. Not going to play too long. I'm restricted to 5 minutes. Beautiful music. Adios, Benny. Alright, hexa is the Greek prefix for 6. Hexameter is a line of verse or poetry containing 6 metrical feet or measures. Once again, that would be 6 beats per line now instead of pentameter, which has 5. And then we have a hexagon, which is a geometrical figure of 6 sides and 6 angles. When I think of hexagon, I think of bees and the shape of a soccer ball design there. Also a hex nut and, oh, don't think of that. Don't know. Alright, moving on, we have septi, which is the Latin prefix for 7. A septet is a group of 7 persons or things, especially in music. Here we have Charlie Parker, Bird, one of my favorites. Listen to that sax once he gets rolling. Alright, I could listen to this all day, but I know that we need to move on. Moving on, September, which is the 7th month of the ancient Roman year. It began in March. Note that our current September is the 9th month of the year. Hepta is the Greek prefix for 7. Heptameter, yep, you guessed it. It's a line of verse containing 7 metrical feet or measures per line. And then heptagon is a geometrical figure with 7 sides and 7 angles. Alright, so wrapping it up, we have penta, which means 5. Sex is 6, hexa 6, septi means 7, and hepta means 7. Just a quick note to help you remember, both sex and hexa have an X in them, just like the English word 6. And for the 2 word prefix meaning 7, we have pt, septi, and hepta. Over and out. Adios.